Yes, sir. Welcome again for your second session today.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
No,
Rao.
it was so fascinating and inspiring the other day when you narrated your real life story. Really, it's like just like a mind blowing, blowing kind of thing.
Okay. Well, now we can say mind blowing, but that time my mind was not working at all.
Now, yeah, then we wonder how you withstood all those pressures and sufferings and difficulties.
I swear. No, no, when I look
Yeah.
back, I really, now I tend to believe there's a God.
Okay.
I mean, no, I always believe, but now I'm convinced there's some power behind us.
Good evening, Bhargava sir.
Very good evening, Mr. Bhatt.
So we again I welcome all our air warriors for this wonderful session of our Air Commodore Bhargava Garu, the second session, and we have thoroughly enjoyed the fascinating first session, sir. So now you may continue your second session from where we have stopped last Sunday. Yes, sir.
Okay. I will take you back on the 8th December 71.
Yes, sir.
Time is around 9:30 or 10.
Okay.
When I'm being blindfolded, handcuffed, as I've been telling you earlier also, and thereafter I was made to come down on the camel, and I was quite surprised because we started from village early morning around 7 o'clock, and I thought there was another day of travel. But about 9:30, 10, I found that I was made to get down on the camel. And then I heard one Captain Murtaza. Let me tell you about this great guy. Murtaza was in that place in a thick of desert again. It was a semi-desert area, middle of some place where I saw, as I mentioned last time, two F-86 Sabres circling over us. And when I saw it, I tell you what happened. When I was taken out from the camel, Murtaza shouted at them, remove his blindfold and handcuff. Why have you done that? So finally, they removed my blindfold and I was introduced to Captain Murtaza. He was captain. And he said, well, I'm Captain Murtaza and you're now in safe hands and good show to the Rangers. He told them to go off, finish. I've taken over. And thereafter, I was only with him. I was looking around. There was not a soul around except him and me. Rangers had gone. So he pointed out towards this direction that is a jonga there. You want to relax, you can go there. But that's about 150 meters from this place where we met each other. And he said, please don't run away. Don't try to escape because you're surrounded by all my Jawans and they will shoot you. I've given an order that you are only allowed to come from Jonga to me and me to Jonga. You will not go anywhere else until you take my permission. So I said, no problem, Captain Murtaza, so sweet of you. And he says, by the way, I am so sorry I cannot give you lunch. I don't have it myself. But I've got lot many cigarettes in my jonga. So you can go to jonga, have a fag or two or whatever. Which cigarette you smoke? I said, will filter. So he said, I also smoke will filter. And there you are. Can you imagine? He had about 7-8 packets lying in jonga and with 2-3 lighters. So I went to Jonga. I said, okay, with your permission, I can go to Jonga and have a cigarette? He said, yes. So I had a cigarette. I really enjoyed that puff of cigarette that day. That was 8th morning around 11 o'clock. And I was wondering, looking at the wind, Jonga, it was all wall to wall. I mean, bilkul carpeted, fully carpeted.
Okay.
Red carpet, and it was really a VIP type of Jonga, you know. So I said, my God, captain has got so much. And look at that. They were really taken care of, to my mind. So I came back to Murtaza. Then we started talking. He said, which aircraft you're flying? I said, HF-24, Marut. He says, okay, wherever you shot down I said, I shot down on Neachor. He said, you'll be going there tomorrow morning. So I realized I'm close to Neachor, I suppose. So I said, where are we? He said, we are near Umarkot. So in the evening, I'll be relieved by another person. Another officer will come in the evening, sunset time. And then I will take you to Umarkot. And we'll spend the night there. And tomorrow morning, you'll be handed over to Pakistan Army. I said, okay. Now, I spent the day gossiping, going to Donga, have another cigarette, come back. But there's nothing to eat except some biscuits were lying there. So I had some biscuits and water and that's about all. Not even a cup of tea was available there. So in the evening around sunset, about half an hour before sunset, I saw another jonga coming from a distance. And he said, well, some major had come in that jonga. But then when it came very near, I realized it was not a jonga, it was one tonner. So I said, okay. So one time Major came out of it, took hands with me. He knew already my name. He said, Bhargava. I said, yes. He said, I say, yes, sir. Because he was Major, I was a flight lieutenant.
Okay.
So he said, we have today caught your commando pilot, Mullah Feroz.
Okay.
Now I knew Mullah
Okay.
Feroz, a forward air controller. I said, how the hell? I said, firstly, Mullah Feroz, if you caught him, he's not a commando pilot, he's a pilot. He's not a
Okay.
commando. He said, no, he was having a dagger. Commando
Okay.
was dagger.
Okay.
So I said, I don't know about that story. But let me tell you, in my squadron, Mullah Feroz is a pilot like me. But he is a junior pilot, so he was sent as a forward air controller.
What is the role of forward air controller, sir?
I explained to you, Mr. Rao, the other day.
Sir.
Forward air controller is given to GLO Army.
Okay.
Ground liaison officer. GLO is
Sir.
a kind of rep between Air Force and Army. So when we go for close
What do
air
they do,
support,
sir?
when we
Sir,
go for
okay.
close air support, GLO directs us on the RT,
Okay.
which are the target
Okay.
which we have to attack.
Okay. Okay.
But now we started sending our own Air Force pilot, qualified, not fully qualified on the time, but he was there to help the GL. Now you'll be
Okay.
surprised. He says, well, he tried to act funny and we shot him. I said, my God. He said, but he's all right. He's all right. But he has been very badly injured.
Okay.
His left arm is fully under plaster.
Where was he, sir? How did they fire him?
I'll tell you the story later.
Okay. Okay.
Very interesting story. I
Yeah.
mean, if somebody has to get caught, he'll get caught this way also.
Acha.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll get back to what your
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
asked.
Okay.
I'll get back straight away now. See, they were roaming around in that area. Pacheji Veri is a place. It's very close to Nyachod.
Okay.
And our army had, gone that much ahead. So we call it FLOT, FLOT, Forward
Okay.
Line of Own Troops.
Okay.
So the GLO and FSC are very close to FLOT.
Okay.
They are directing the Air Force to attack the enemy targets.
Okay.
Now what happened? Mullah Feroz, we had finished the attacks in the morning. There was no other close support basic coming. So Mullah Feroz told Dastur, Captain Dastur, who was the GLO.
GLO. Yes, sir.
So he said, "Sir, let's go for a drive." And can you imagine, with tentacle, all your RT, all your code words, all your passwords, all
Sir.
your call signs,
Sir.
everything in that jonga, Feroz started driving, and he came very close to a sand dune, which he could not cross over.
Okay, sir.
Then he saw some people on top, 2 or 3 of them. So he shouted at them.
Okay.
He said, "Chalo, hey, CO ko bulao." Now, those fellows are Pakistanis.
Oh, okay.
They had entered into Pakistani troop.
Okay. Okay.
So they disappeared, they went down the other side of the sand dune.
Other side of the sand dune. Yes, sir.
So they disappeared, and they 2 fellows and the army Jawans, 3 or 4 of them with them, all were waiting. And sure enough, Pakistani, one major or captain came down along with 4 troops,
Okay.
and they were having bazooka guns, deadly weapon. And they said, "Hands up," when they came close to this jonga, and they were standing there, all 5 of them.
Did not realize they were enemies.
No. Acha, Mullah Feroz met me in the POW camp.
Okay. Okay. This.
He gave me a different story.
Okay.
Whereas Dastur met me in Lalpur.
Okay.
After, remember August,
Okay.
he was in Lalpur. He
Uh-huh.
gave me a true story with his Jawans.
Okay.
Because they all got caught.
I see. Okay,
So
sir.
they were lined up, and there's a hand up. Jawan put their hands up. Dastur put his hand up.
Okay.
Mullah Feroz said, "No, mani khadak. Mani hand up karunga."
Okay.
Something went wrong somewhere.
Okay.
God bless his soul, Mullah Feroz is no more. So Mullah Feroz did not, so this fellow captain said, "Raise your hand." He said, "No." And by the
Okay.
time he did this kind of a thing, shot him here. Whole thing was removed.
My God.
Only the bones were left.
My God.
Imagine, very foolish thing. Whatever, poor fellow, he has gone now. But whatever it is, he survived.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you how I saw him later. Ral Pindi ki baat karunga.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Okay.
So now they were caught and they were taken prisoners.
Okay.
While I was traveling on the camel, they were caught before me.
Okay. Okay.
So when I came in the evening, when this major told me that we have caught a commando pilot, then the whole thing came to light.
Okay.
It went wrong. I did not know the correct story at that time.
Okay, sir.
So now I shared with you. That's good enough, I think.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Now we go back. So he handed over to this major, Captain Murtada, and we sat in that. I thought I will travel in this jonga, but no. Jonga was actually, I think it had some tentacle, something fixed. Some RT net or something was there, I think.
Okay, sir.
Jonga was a permanent fixture, and they were coming in from to Umarkot in that one tunnel.
Okay.
So handing over, taking over was done, and I traveled one tunnel at the back. open one tana. 8th night, very cold. It was about 7:30 in the evening when we reached Umarkot.
Umarkot, yes, sir.
Now, I was not blindfolded.
I see. Okay.
So, I saw Umarkot telephone exchange. I could read it.
Okay.
Umarkot telephone exchange. So, it means we were in Umarkot.
Okay, sir.
Which I knew very close to Neachor, where I attacked.
Acha, very cool. Okay.
So, I knew Umarkot and now I have come to Neachor. That's Captain Murtaza was right that I'll be handed over to army and I'll be going to Neachor.
Okay.
Now, he took me to a place where, on top of a sand dune, and there was a hut on top, a room on top.
Okay, sir.
And that is where Murtaza kept me for the night.
Okay.
And he told me that just freshen up and have something to eat. So khana came, normal khana, dal roti, and we both ate together. And after that, it was 9 o'clock, 9:15, no, 8:30 or so. Sorry. We ate food after that. At 8:30, he told me that we have to go somewhere. So now I'll blindfold you. So I said, okay. Now I was getting a little worried also. Now he's taking me where at this time? It was dark. He took me to a place where full of trees, a jungle type of thing,
Okay.
And that was a bunker entry. I could see the steps going down. He removed my blindfold at that time, and I saw few civilians coming from below with a dressing gown. And then he said, I'm Brigadier so-and-so, I'm so-and-so, I'm so-and-so. They introduced one colonel, one brigadier and all. So he said, well, we knew you were around and Captain Murtaza is taking care of you and where are you from and all that kind of thing. So I then told them I'm from Patodi and my father was private secretary to Noah Patodi. So I wanted to, gain some kind of a sympathies and sense that my father was a private secretary to a Muslim Nawab. You understand that?
Acha.
So that was my basic aim, that I was very much involved in the Muslim family.
I see, okay.
Then one guy, when I was speaking in Punjabi also a little bit, one person from Fatso, he said, your language is like, are you from Patiala? I said, yes, I did my BA graduation from Patiala. He said, your language I could make out, your Patiala type,
Okay.
So then they were talking to me that you're safe now, don't worry. And
so trying to comfort you.
But definitely, they did.
Yes, sir.
And Brigadier said that now, because I wanted to meet you, I would like to caution you, please don't try to escape around because we have got troops. They will unnecessarily shoot you down. So thereafter we came back and then we had dinner.
Okay,
went to sleep. I went to sleep. In the morning, I had a different room. Murtaza was different, but side by side. And it was a proper bed for me. Good rajai, good bed, good sleep. And in the morning when I got up, he said, I got up on my own. I think it was 7:30. So then he says, like to have a cup of tea. So we had a cup of tea together. Then he said, I'll give you my shaving kit. Please shave. I'm not looking that handsome. So
I think he's so good to you.
3-4 days, my beard had grown up. So, and I was, all kind of things. I was not looking good. So with his shaving kit, I shaved myself. And
good.
that was in the top of the so-called sand dune type and in his room. Thereafter, we had a breakfast and then the jeep had come from Neachor and one captain had come. He took over from Murtaza. The proper handing over, taking what took place. And then I was put in the jeep behind with 4 Jawans sitting there, closed jeep, and then I was taken to Neachor. Now,
along with Captain Murtaza, sir?
Bas, shook hands and I said, it's a nice meeting you. Hope to see you sometime, somewhere, but not in the war zone. Not in the war zone.
Okay.
I said, I'm very grateful to you. You really took care of me. I'm telling you, God bless you. ऐसे करके मैं निकल गया.
Great.
And then I went to Neachor. I was blindfolded, short of Neachor.
Okay.
I was blindfolded and with their own, some black thing I think they had. And thereafter, I was taken to a bunker.
Okay.
Where there was only one captain standing inside. Bunker में आगे मेरे को blindfold खोल दिया. And there was a sitting place, some chair, I was made to sit there. Soon one brigadier came and I knew I was Neachor and then a lot of air raid warning was there. So, and I could hear the firing done by aircraft. And there was only Marut, I know.
Okay.
So that firing...
Indian aircraft, sir?
Naturally. They were firing at them.
Sir.
So what happened before the brigadier came, this happened. And the captain from the bunker, he shouts, "Arey suno, chai le aao bhai, marne se pehle chai to pee le." Oh, matlab he was really demoralized. I don't know.
Because of the firing
because
from the
he
top.
knew that anytime anything can happen.
Can happen.
We really were clobbering.
Okay.
That tour was very badly clobbered by us. We lost, by the way, 2 aircraft there. One Pradeep Apte, one myself. Okay.
Oh.
So brigadier came And why so smart brigadier with the battle, and he
Acha.
good to me, very cordial. And he said, "Hello, Bhargava," and then he said, "Are you feeling okay? Any problem?" I said, "Sir,
Sir.
I've got some backache." He said, "Ask for the ammo. Get the ammo here immediately." And then he started talking to me. "Which aircraft were you flying?" I said, "I was flying SF-24. Marut, which base you took off from?" I said, "I took off from Jodhpur." But that is the time I realized that why should I talk about Uttarlai at all? Jodhpur is also not very far from. So I didn't want to say Uttarlai. I said Jodhpur. So he said, "How many aircraft you got?" I said, "We have got 20 aircraft." Something like that. "How many pilots?" I said, "Same, almost
Okay.
20 pilots." So then nothing much. He didn't interrogate much. Then medical officer came. He was a Bengali medical officer. So he saw me and he said, "I'll give you some tablet. It's not a very serious thing. It's not a very serious damage. But you will get your X-ray done when you go to the camp and then find out if there is any hairline crack." Now, I was really not happy with this remark. I was having a lot of pain by now.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he said, "You are all right." Means I said, "Yeah, there's something wrong somewhere. This doctor is no doctor." So, but he gave me some medicine. You know something, Mr. Rao?
Sir.
Very interesting thing. This officer, I do not know his name, he defected to India
Acha. Subsequently, sir.
during the war.
Acha. Okay. Okay.
But perhaps he was in Jodhpur after the war, after the ceasefire.
Okay.
And now I'm telling you something. My brother had come to Jodhpur.
Sir.
And my CO told him that there is a doctor who has defected from Niachor area. So let's go. He also wanted to see that doctor. So he took my brother with him.
Okay.
And both of them saw this doctor.
Did they know that you are in Niachor, sir?
No, they did not. They did not know whether I was alive or dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
They knew that I had ejected. By the way,
So
that they knew
thereafter
I
they
ejected.
ejected. Okay.
But they did not know whether I was alive or dead.
Okay, okay.
Or whether I was POW. Or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
So what happened? They met this fellow, and he told them that I remember Bhargava.
Yeah.
He is very much okay.
Okay.
He had some backache, but I didn't write down anything wrong with him medically. Then there was a chance that they could have done something wrong.
It was good for you in that case.
He said intentionally. He told my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was the end of one story.
Okay.
So thereafter, immediately, I think I had a cup of tea with them or biscuit or something. Then I was taken out again, blindfolded, and put in a jeep, and we traveled to Mirpur Khas. I remember the place, Mirpur Khas.
Okay.
That's between Niachor and Hyderabad.
Acha. Okay.
Between Niachor and Hyderabad. It's a big town. And Mirpur Khas, they took me to a courtroom. Why courtroom? Because my father was a magistrate, so I know how the courtroom looks like.
Okay.
So, the judge sitting there, and there are two witnesses on either side. Those things were very clearly visible. And I was made to sit there on a chair, and there were 10-15 people around.
Okay.
So that day, they made me eat beef. No, I'll tell you, not that. They forced me. No, they didn't force me.
Okay.
They said that we have got two types of beef. One is chota, one is bada. I said, what is chota and bada? So chota is cow and bada is bhais.
Okay.
So I said, okay, if it's a very good kebab they make here, you would like to taste. But I promise you, that fellow police inspector, I think. I promise you will not get chota. So I said, no, I don't want to eat chota. So he gave me bada.
But okay, did you take it, sir?
Yes, I ate that.
Okay.
I ate with some kind of a gravy, and two of them I ate, and that was quite filling. I was not feeling hungry after Mr. Rao. So उसके बाद चाय वगैरह पी और रात को हम चल पड़े बादिन.
Okay, night travel, sir. With time,
night travel, बादिन, open jeep. Oh my God! And at the back of the jeep, वो बिल्कुल open jeep, और मेरा तो बहुत बुरा हाल हुआ. I was put, I said blanket दिया उन्होंने, but it was not enough, Mr. It was not enough.
Okay.
I was shivering all through करके.
My God.
Finally, in the morning, 5 o'clock, we reached Badin.
Okay.
And handed over to Air Force.
Okay.
Badin is Air Force SU, where Wing Commander Gill was shot down, and I think he got killed there.
I see.
Which I came to know an hour later.
So no, how, sir? While he was in the air or after getting down?
No, he was no. He didn't eject. I think he went with the aircraft.
Okay, right. Sir.
He did not eject. I'm not very sure about that because I was not there physically.
Yes, sir.
So
okay.
now I did not know till then. I was made to go in a cell, long cell, Air Force Station, Badin guard room cell.
Okay.
And there were Air Force couple.
Okay.
Air Force uniform. So
Sir.
a different uniform, Air Force uniform I could make out.
I see.
Then one pilot came with the wing, PF wing. And he shook hands with me and he said, "Well, which is your date of commission?" I said 63. He said, "Okay, we must have met in 65 also."
Okay.
So I said, "No, I didn't take much part in 65. I didn't want to tell them that I took part or whatever."
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
said, "No, I didn't take much part. I was a youngster. And this was also my first mission."
Okay.
So he said, "My God, bad luck.
Okay.
You got shot down by the ground fire." I said, "Yeah." Okay. So he said, "Just have a cup of tea and then you'll be taken care by some senior officer will come and meet you."
Okay.
Then I was interrogated immediately after tea by a group captain,
Okay.
Pakistan Air Force group captain, but he was not having wing.
Sir.
And he asked me a few questions. It was a very
Okay.
friendly interrogation, I must say. Not much.
Okay.
But he did mention that one of your MiG-21s has been shot down and the pilot is killed.
Okay.
So I said, "I'm sorry to hear that." He said, "We don't know his name. We are trying to find out." I think it happened around that time only. Either one day before me or just in the evening before me. So
Okay.
maybe it was ninth morning I was with the army. 9th evening I was in Mirpur class. 10th morning I was in Badin.
Okay.
So I have a feeling perhaps 9th or 10th morning he was shot
Okay.
down. Okay. Now this group captain said that we will now you go back, you will go to POW camp and in between you will have some stay somewhere. So thereafter I was taken in a jeep again
Sir.
by the Air Force people now.
Okay.
And I was at the back, closed jeep. They stopped at a place. I don't know which place was that. That was the place where mob came to know that I was a prisoner of war sitting in the jeep.
Okay.
So some of them started pouncing me.
My God.
I think they were having a cup of tea, these men, airmen.
Okay. Okay.
And they came running and they said, "Oh," करके कुछ हुआ नहीं मेरा, कुछ damage नहीं हुआ. But they were trying to, their hand did not reach my face.
Okay.
I was blindfolded though.
Acha, that time. Okay.
So I was blindfolded. So
So-
I did not know what was happening, but I saw some people are maro, ऐसे कर रहे थे.
Okay.
So I was little थोड़ा worried, but at the same time I knew, yeah, where the hell, what is happening? जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा, आप क्या करें. So that kind of a attitude. What else? What else I could do?
No, yeah, could not have
So-
done anything. Yeah.
I didn't have to cry around. क्या करूँ?
Yes, sir.
So thereafter they quickly started the jeep and I think they ran away from there.
That's good.
Then they took me to a place, Dirg Road near Karachi.
Which road, sir?
Dirg Road, DRIGH.
Dirk Road. Yes.
Dirg Road is a base where I was put in a cell again.
Okay.
It was an open cell in a sense that there was no door, closed door, only bars.
Okay.
So open bars and toilet was inside only in that room only.
Is it a single or for number of people?
Single.
Okay.
And we reached around 30, I think,
Okay.
in the afternoon. And I was made to eat something I didn't want to. Then I was visited by a doctor and he saw me and then he gave me some tablets. He said, "You take this tablet, you will feel less pain." By then
Okay.
I was really growling with pain. So I went to sleep.
I see. Okay.
I remember I was woken up by a warrant officer
Okay.
and I was half asleep and they took me to interrogation room.
Again.
Not very far. I
Okay.
was made to walk. And I
Okay.
think with the guidance they took me, it was fairly dark. Sun had set already.
Okay.
And I was made inside thing and somebody in civil dress interrogated me.
Were you blindfolded or open eyes, sir?
I was not blindfolded.
Okay.
I was blindfold was removed after
Removed.
walking around 30-40 meters, I think. I entered into a room and they removed.
Right, sir.
So I was made to sit on a table, this side chair. One chair was opposite, and one person in civil dress was already there.
Okay.
And on top of his head was a light facing me. That light was fairly bright. I think it must have been
Okay.
200 watts plus.
Okay. Okay.
So I realized that probably, and I was half asleep. That is where he asked me again, this fellow, I think a civilian, that how many pilots were there in the squadron
Okay.
and name them. I quickly realized that what is there if I name them? Then, Mr. Rao, very funny thing happened. In 64, I was in Pune and
Okay.
Sangam shooting took place.
Okay. Okay.
I was the liaison officer for the shooting.
Okay.
Some kind of a duty was assigned to me and I was in contact with Raj Kapoor, Viranti Mala, Rajendra
Acha.
Kumar, everybody.
Okay.
So there was a briefing. If you have seen Sangam, the
Uh-huh.
briefing. And there I was writing the briefing board, the name of the pilots, flying. So I wrote the name of all my brothers and cousins.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how when he asked me this question, how many pilots were there, name them. मुझे वो संगम का वो मुझे
याद आ
याद
गया.
आ गया एकदम. तो मैंने
Okay.
जितने नाम बताए वो ऐसे बताए कि मैं भूल ही नहीं सकता था.
Okay.
Tomorrow if there's somebody had to ask me again, I
Again,
would
you
have
can tell
repeated
them.
the same name.
Yeah. No
There was
names.
the thing that I was, so it was very, very easy for me to
Uh-huh.
name about 12 pilots.
Oh,
All my
great.
12 brothers.
Great, sir.
Okay, then he asked me, who is the best pilot? So initially I said Patni. Air Master Patni he was in my
Acha.
squadron. So he didn't perhaps hear. He said, what? So I quickly said, the pilot is sitting in front of you.
Okay.
I was the best pilot of my squad.
Okay. Okay, great.
What is the background there? I got the best pilot trophy in 32 squadron.
Okay.
Though I was not in 32 at this time. I was not in 32. But I said, why not? Why not tell him that I'm the best pilot?
Yeah, make use of it. Your situation. Yes, sir.
So he said, okay, who is your CEO? So I said, I think my flight commander was Hariram. Hariram, I remember. And CEO, I named somebody. I now don't recollect. So both were not correct names.
Okay. Good. Very well managed.
So, but what happened next morning? No, of course, this was over. Not much to talk about. But when I was doing all this, thoda soch raha tha, then he gave me a photograph of Jodhpur airfield.
Okay.
He put me in front of, put that on the table, fairly big size. Where are your aircraft parked here?
Okay.
So I said, they are in hangars. Don't talk shit. In war, nobody, not a fool will keep the aircraft hangar. So I said, sir, when I came, it was hangar. I don't know now where they parked. I texted out from hangar only. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you a lie. Then he says, you're frozen. So then he asked me, where are ORPs? Now this runway, Jodhpur airfield, which I was shown, I could make out that they are pretty old photographs. They are not the new ones.
Okay.
Because not a single blast pan was
Right,
there.
sir.
I was carefully watching.
Okay.
Seeing. I said, is this, how old is this photograph? I think it was maybe 60s or 50s. I don't know when was this photograph taken. So I pointed out ORP, where the ORP is. I said, end of the runway ORP. So he said, you mean to say? So I said, no, not really. No, they're not parked on the ORP. They're parked, I showed them, they're parked in that little grass area. And that I said, listen, Bhargava, you think that when the pilots are resting for scramble position, they are sitting like rats. And when the scramble is in, they come out like hyena. So I said, no, sir, I don't know. But this is the true thing I'm telling you. Because these blast pan is not there. It's only some fabricated stuff is there. Some camouflaging is there. And these are the places. I actually told them wrong.
Okay.
But anyway, then he said, where are the missiles? So I said, if I remember, missiles were supposed to come D+3.
Okay.
Sir, I am here on the first day itself.
Yeah.
So I do not know where the missiles have come. I don't know. I am not there. They have not arrived. They must have arrived now, I suppose. Sir. But that time it was not there. So some kind of a thing, it carried on and that's all.
You managed successfully, sir, in that case.
This warrant officer, he was thumping me once in a while, So I said, I thought he's trying to get rid of my pain, But
okay.
So I was brought back and to night time, they gave me a little dinner, very small dinner I took and then went to sleep. In the morning, that is now, I'll tell you a date. 10th night, I'm talking about now. 10th December.
Okay, sir.
7th morning, I
Yeah.
heard the warrant officer came to me and he asked me, sir, you want to listen to something on the radio? Radio was playing. So I said,
Acha.
why can't you give me the radio? He said, no, I can't give you, but we'll play some songs for you. So he was playing their
Acha.
own, they call it taranas. So taraने चल रहे थे, वो all,
Sir.
our, I would say, जैसे हमारे होते हैं ना गाने about defense related. हम beat singing दबा देंगे, हम
Sir.
ये तो कर देंगे, हम इनकलाब, ये है, इंशाल्लाह, ये वो कर रहे थे. तो वो जब चल रहा था तो मुझे पता था कोई बात नहीं. He said that do you need haircut? I said no. Mullah Feroz, who heard me, said, brother sir.
Okay.
I said, who is that? Mullah. So warrant officer said, but please don't talk. Please keep quiet. So Mullah and myself, we established contact immediately. 11th morning.
Is in the other cell, sir?
Next cell itself.
Acha,
How far
okay,
is it?
next.
I don't know, but very close.
Okay.
We could hear each other.
Okay.
Then with that, bars hanging around, I couldn't take out my face out. There was too small a space. So, but still I say, Mullah, hello Mullah. Beach mein na, in between during the day we used to say hello to each other.
Sir.
And then we realized Kamat was also in the other cell.
Who is Kamat, sir?
Kamat, he got shot down over Hyderabad. Marut, HF-24.
I see. Okay. Okay.
We lost 3 HF-24.
Okay, sir.
Kamat, Pradeep Apte, myself.
Pradeep Apte. Okay.
These 3 pilots we lost out of that. Pradeep Apte could not, unfortunately, come back. He was shot down somehow while running, or a lot of stories are there that he was shot down while coming in a parachute itself.
Okay.
I don't know the truth. We'll never come to know the truth, Mr. Rao.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now कोई बात जीत नहीं हुई, we were resting, थोड़ा बहुत लेट रहे थे, कुछ नहीं हो रहा था, बोर हो रहे थे. कोई interrogation हमारा 11th को नहीं हुआ. No interrogation.
Okay.
We had a normal food. Then night time we slept, and in the morning 12th, Mullah Froz asked for the barber.
Okay.
Now when Mullah Froz came out in the open, I could see him. He was having some kind of bandage here, on the arm.
Okay.
Which I knew because the major had told me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, but I did not know that it was so bad. So right up to the end.
My God.
So I said, Mullah, you don't seem to be well. Don't talk, please. One doctor came immediately.
Acha, okay.
Okay. So Mullah got his haircut. So in between we, थोड़ा बहुत होता गया, hello. Then I realized, why don't I also get my haircut?
Acha,
I didn't come out, go in the open.
Yeah.
See the sky. So Mullah Froz finished haircut. I said, okay, I'll also get my hair.
Okay.
So then I went out. Mr. Rao, if I show you a photograph of my prior to this haircut, Devanand style में hair थे.
Okay.
अभी तो हम बिल्कुल total हो गए. But वो उसके बाद तो I never could grow my hair. That was last time that cut was, this fellow cut the whole thing. And then it was the end of the whole game. Anyway, but in that haircut, one positive thing happened. I saw Kamat.
Okay.
He was on the cell opposite, slightly away, but he was watching outside.
Okay.
He was doing this. So I said, hello, Kami sir.
Okay.
I was again told, shut up. Now I realized there are 3 there. Kamat, myself and Mullah. At about 12 o'clock, we were given quick lunch, 12:30 or so, and blindfolded, taken a jeep out. Now, where we were going, we did not. But we were all 3 of us together in the same jeep or wagon or whatever you call it. I did not know that. I was blindfolded. So, we reached the airport. Which airport, I don't know. Then, we could hear the sound of the aircraft, engine running, all kind of things. We realized perhaps we are being now taken in the aircraft somewhere. Idea also came, maybe we are being thrown in the sea. But maybe now interrogation over, we are going to be thrown in the sea. All kind of ideas come to you at that time. Negatives come to you, positives come to you, all kind of.
Yes, sir.
But now we were put in the aircraft, proper seats were there, but we were made to sit separately.
Okay.
With the gap, and we were told not to talk with each other. I forgot one thing. On the 11th afternoon, one officer comes. And he says, sir, Jeet Dhawan has sent you his regards. Jeet Dhawan was my CEO.
Okay.
I said, where do you find Jeet Dhawan? Who is Jeet Dhawan? He said, you don't know, sir. He is your CEO. No. He said, he's with us also. मैंने कहा यार ये क्या हो गया? Then other fellow came. Wow, who was that? Somebody else came around 3 or 3:30. Woke me up. I was sleeping, Mama. Woke me up. He said, Joe Bakshi is wanting to talk to you. Joe Bakshi was my flight commander. He said, in the morning, somebody came out with some name, I think Dhavana, whatever it is. And today you are saying, क्या नाम बताया आपने? Joe Bakshi. Joe Bakshi. Who is Joe Bakshi? He was my flight commander. Actually, he was my leader when I got shot down. I said, my God, flight commander, CEO, and myself, we are all here. What the hell is happening? Actually, it was not so. Now, from where they got the names, God only knows.
Okay.
But उसके बाद जब हम aircraft में थे, aircraft had started up. It was taxiing out, full bore. Then it stopped engine. Then he reversed 180. Again, full bore, shoo, stopped engine. So he was doing all kind of funny things, We are blindfolded.
Okay.
And we were also handcuffed proper. जो होता है ना पुलिस वाले handcuff. वो थे.
Okay.
Now, after this, they took off. When they took off, I said, Jeet sir, no sound. I said, Kami sir. He said, yes, brother. I said, Mullah. He said, yes, brother. I said, Joe sir. So I realized that was a fast one, probably. But I was still not sure. Anyway, we refueled somewhere. After that, night time, we reached Rawalpindi, which we came to know later. At that time, when we landed there, we did not know where we were.
Okay.
We were in Chaklala. Chaklala we landed. Chaklala is next to Rawalpindi. It's just like, Ghaziabad, Hindon, something like that.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Very close, very close. So we came back. We were put in the camp, so-called cells, individual cells, very small room, 10 feet by 8 feet, something like that. Just a cot was there and a small bulb on top, and we were put inside. It was very cold, but we did not know. I did not know. Now we were separated.
Okay.
From Rawalpindi landing, uske baad we are on our own. He
Okay.
was in different jeep, they were in different jeep, all were different.
All separated. Yes, sir.
Separated, totally separate. And I came on my own in it, and I was put in the tent, and खाना है तो थोड़ी भूख भी लगी थी थोड़ी सी, तो उन्होंने वो एमएमएस का फूड मेरे ख्याल दिया था, एंड जस्ट वन चपाती, सम दाल, and that's all, and a mug of tea. That was welcome tea, required. Tea was required. So anyway, now it was in the cell. And after dinner, I felt like having a cigarette. Where is the cigarette? You're in a POW camp now, so-called. We did not know, actually. I did not know where I was. But then there is one couple who came inside much later, maybe 10 o'clock or so. I was not sleeping then. He came. Okay. There was a cell door with the bars, and there was a wooden door with a single circle. They could see inside what is happening.
Yes, sir. See through.
But I could not see outside because between the bars door and this door, there was a gap. So I could not open it. I could not see anything.
Right,
anyway,
sir.
So now that was the room, and I think all of us had the similar type of room. Maybe some different size. Size could be different.
What is the size of the room, sir? Size?
10 by 8, something like that. Not even 10, 9 by 7 also.
Okay.
So now what happened? This couple came and he offered me a cigarette.
Okay.
So I don't know what brand was that. So I took it.
Okay.
Then उसने क्या किया, माचिस से सिगरेट जलाई और अपनी भी जलाई, मेरे साथ पी रहा था वो भी.
अच्छा.
And then he threw the matchstick into the corner of the room. Okay. And he was very good to me. Nice. Did not talk any business.
Okay.
कहाँ से आए आप, कहाँ के हो, ये है, कहाँ किया, पढ़ाई कहाँ की. Anyway, उसके बाद then I realized कि let me see. I had read somewhere that POWs, they won't know day, they won't know night, they won't know anything. I said, might as well make use of this matchstick now.
Okay.
So I knew the date was 12th. I knew that 12th night I was here in this room.
Okay.
With that matchstick, whatever extinguished था ना, उसका मैंने एक लाइन लगा दी काली.
Okay.
वो लग गई.
Good.
I succeeded.
Okay.
Then I kept it downstairs only. Oh, in the morning the sweeper came and he took that thing away. But chalo, never mind. I said, at least now I know one day, first day is 12th.
Okay.
And uske baad, then once in a while, this fellow couple, forgetting his name, he used to come. Ayub was his name.
Ayub, okay.
Ayub was his name. He used to come, nice person, well built, and again, थोड़ी cigarette देता था मुझे. Once in 2-3 days आता था. तो मैं फटाफट लाइन लगा लेता. वो मेरे को बड़ा फायदा हुआ. Really, because I took them 3 lines together. So I knew the exactly dates there. 4th, in between, in the morning, now the next morning, 13th morning, interrogation took place for each of us. Now all 12 of us were now in this camp.
Okay.
We learnt only on 25th December.
Actually, you didn't know before that, sir.
Till then, we did not know who all are here. I tried to push the ball like this, but nothing came from the other side.
Okay.
So I did this again. Nothing came. Second day, somebody replied.
Responded by bang. Okay.
So I said, my God, there's somebody here. Okay. So 2 are here. 2 are here. मैं हूँ और एक साथी है. बाकी I don't know. Anyway, 3rd, 4th day, this barber came and he was shaving my beard and he asked me a few things which made me emotional little. So tears came to my eyes. So he said, क्या हुआ? तो मैं कहा नहीं कोई बात नहीं, याद आ गई, बच्चों की याद आ गई, बेगम की याद आ गई, तो इसलिए थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. He said, okay, इंशाल्लाह आप जल्दी वापस जाएंगे, ये है वो है. But that was the 13th, I think, or 14th or 15th, I think. The war was still on. Surrender had not taken place. But he told the camp commandant, this जंगी कैदी जो है थोड़ा घबराया हुआ लगता है, रोया है. तो Colonel Usman was our camp commander. Within 1 hour, he came to my cell. Okay. And he said, Bhargava, all okay. I believe he became emotional. So I said, no, not really, sir. Life is like that, I said. He said, no, don't worry. I will take you out in the sun today. Okay. So after 1 hour, 2 hours, he definitely directed some people and I was taken out blindfolded and I was taken out in a compound and blindfold removed. Okay. That's the time I saw the sky. My God. Okay. How did you feel, sir? Blue sky, by God. I saw birds flying there, I said, I wish I was a bird. That kind of feeling of that solitary confinement heat was now almost killing us, killing me at least. I used to lie down on the bed and, into the ceiling, nothing else. And sometimes I used to feel as if Mahatma Gandhi is looking down and laughing at me. Nehru is laughing at me. I was, thoda gadbad घोटाला.
कुछ hallucinations type.
But कोई बात नहीं, वो मुझे किसी ने, that training was not given, how to build that strength, energy. जब मैं यहाँ बैठा था तो ऊपर देख रहा था, I saw then some aircraft was capping also, round and round, but quite high, about 4,000 feet. So I could not really make out which aircraft was that. But perhaps it was Mirage. Perhaps. Perhaps. I was not sure. Because I was told also, कि आप आराम से यहाँ बैठो, for half an hour will take you down. So now I was taken back after half an hour. But half an hour I enjoyed. I looked around. I was free on the chair. I got up slightly for, just stretch myself. And I was wearing a kind of khaki uniform with a jersey on top. PW written on both sides. PW, not POW. And that I still have got that. So now, taken back into a room, carried on some interrogation. I was quite surprised because कोई ज़्यादा serious interrogation मुझे लगा नहीं, to be frank. At least not in my case. So उसके बाद days passed on. 18th night, I saw some smoke coming from a ventilator on top. Floor ventilator and some smoke coming. So I knocked. So guard said, क्या है? So मैंने कहा देखो ये कुछ यहाँ धुआं आ रहा है. So he immediately got a couple, 2-3 couples came. They opened the room. They saw the smoke. Then they blindfolded me, took me to another cell after about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. I went to Vikram Petia cell. That was third or fourth room from yours. So Vikram Petia, this couple Sarfraz, very good person. Couple Sarfraz, we had one Skolida Sarfraz as a SMO who used to come. And couple Sarfraz, very respectful couple. He said, sir, I'm taking a room where your fellow pilot is there. So I said, what is his name? He said, name तो I don't know, but उसको कभी सांस आता है कभी नहीं आता है. So I said, ये क्या हो गया? कहते बस पूछो मत. He is in a bad shape. So I went inside and Vikram Petia was lying on the bed, face that side. I did not know who he was. So as I entered, they closed the door with small light. So I said, hello, who is that? So he turned around, looked at me. He said, brother. So I said, sorry, I can't see you. Who? I can't make out because it was not very lit. So he said, I am Vikram Petia. Vikram. So I said, hello, Vikram. Oh my God. क्या हो गया यार? सुना है तुम्हें सांस आ रहा है या जा रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? क्या दोनों? भाई साहब, you are in a bad shape. क्या हो गया? अरे यार, इन लोगों ने मेरे को बहुत तंग किया, बहुत मारा यार. ये देख, he showed me some marks, cigarette butt marks. और he said there are cigarettes on my skin यार. मैं क्या यार हद हो गई है. मैं क्या मेरे साथ तो ऐसा नहीं हुआ. कहते मेरा तो बहुत बुरा हाल किया. And I said, but very sorry Vikram, but you take care. Brother, oh brother, मैं हाँ, let's escape. Oh मैं क्या बेवकूफ, तेरे को सांस आ नहीं रहा है, सांस आ नहीं रहा है. You want to escape from here? Relax करो, पर देख तो रहे हैं कहाँ, कुछ पता नहीं है. Where are we? He said we are in Rawalpindi. I said अच्छा, very good. So मैं क्या बाकी कौन है यहाँ? कहते यार, मैं क्या प्लान है escape का. कहते यहाँ एक मोटरसाइकिल आती है, एक कपल उतरता है. मैं क्या how do you know? He said I can see through that door of mine. तो वो उधर जाता है, उधर जाएगा. आप बाथरूम के लिए दरवाजा खुलवाना, मोटरसाइकिल स्टार्ट करो, भाग लो. मैं क्या बेवकूफ, तुम ऐसा मत कर यार, please don't do that. But Vikram was that time was not well. Okay, and he wanted to get out of that situation. So I don't blame him. But at the same time, that was not the right thing to do. And that was not, of course, possible. So, anyway,
yeah, I think very bitter experience for him.
I was there for half an hour, then I was taken back to my room. So I knew that Mullah must have come. Kamat is here, I am here, and now Petia, Vikram is there. So 4 तो हमने establish कर दिए. Now we did not know. I did not know. We are 12. Now, you want to have a break or something? You people want to have a break? Because now it's अभी तो चालू रहेगा.
It is up to you, sir. If you are
I
tired,
think you can.
No,
you
I'm
can take a
not
break.
tired. I can tell you. So what happened? Next morning, they removed me from that cell of mine because they wanted to get rid of this electrical short circuit. Some electrical short circuit. So उन्होंने मुझे मुल्ला फ्लोर के कमरे में ले. वो मुल्ला फ्लोर का जो room था, that was, my God, 20 feet by 20 feet. Very big room. And they put 2 cots there. One for me, one for Mullah. Mullah तो था ही. Then Mullah का जो ड्रेसिंग होता था ना, whenever. So next morning, I stayed there only in that room for 2 days. Next
Sir.
morning, a doctor came. He removed the bandage. Oh my God! When I saw, I could see only the bone.
My God.
I was, oh my. I could not see also actually, to be frank with you. I said, बहुत बुरा हाल है. तो उसको फिर कुछ किया, उन्होंने कुछ लगाया, फिर बैंडेज किया. But brave person, this Mullah Feroz, very brave, I tell you. Oh, in that condition, his morale was high.
That's great.
His morale was high, higher than me. Let me be very frank. I'm telling you true, higher than me.
Sir.
And he was talking all kind of things against Pakistanis.
अच्छा.
मैंने कहा यार तू, why are you shouting against them like this? That they are like that. They are bloody bastards. Oh my God, relax कर यार. You are in their camp. तू मुझे मरवाएगा, तू तो मरेगा ही मरेगा. ऐसे ही क्या कर रहा है यार? You don't talk like this. No brother, they are like that. Or you know, he never stopped.
Okay.
So I was hoping against hope कि मेरे को यहाँ से remove करो. So Mullah was totally against this system.